Good morning, everyone. I always seem to record these in the morning, mostly. There's something about that. This week I wanted to talk about this idea of soul flow, going with the flow, all these phrases that we've probably heard since we were kids, but really are being asked to live now more than ever before. The last few months, I have been really immersing myself in the element and magic and alchemy of water. And this idea of how water behaves in its different forms. So whether that is flowing in the ocean or a river or a stream in its liquid form, whether that's the evaporation stage where it's literally transformed into molecules of moisture that rise up and become clouds, whether that's in the rain form that then washes across the land, nurturing all that it falls upon. It's this miraculous element. I know all the elements are miraculous, but water has so many different aspects to it, and it's so essential to our well-being, to our thriving. And yet its metaphysical lessons are vast. And the one I've been working with lately is this idea of flowing into the unknown. So much of our world right now is collapsing. And I can say that in full joy because it needs to, in truth. There has to be a breakdown before there can be a breakthrough. And in the collapse, our tendency as human beings is to try and control the little in our lives that we have a sphere of control over. So whether that's how we eat, how we sleep, who we interact with, how we speak, and that's all good. But often these collapses on an inner and outer level are fueled by our soul. And our soul path will lead us to the people, the situations, the specific challenges that we need in order to break down and break through. So this idea of water has been really helping me with that lately. The idea of just, instead of getting into a stream with my canoe and pulling it against the current towards a shore that I think I have to get to, just getting in my boat, laying back, and trusting that the current will take me where I'm supposed to be. And that requires courage. It requires surrender. It requires becoming comfortable with not knowing, not having a clue, actually, what is going to happen in the next day, week, month. And that's what we're living through right now. So there's a very different quality to flow when we're in attunement with our soul versus our mind or our emotions. So I invite you to attune to that and surrender to your soul flow, to the flow of not knowing, but trusting that you're being led to the perfect people, the perfect places, and the perfect time.